everyone, and welcome back to Depersonalization, which is... Alright, what we're doing. Okay, so we're going to do the next quest in the story, but first I want to show you something. So, this is the Creating Investigator system. I made a few already. Not quite sure how well they're done, but each of them is meant to have a different theme. And I will go through with the ones I create, and I will use some of the things inside. Okay, I will use some of these characters that I made for some of the quests. But first, I'm going to show you how character creation is done. So, so first off, character, custom, and we can see that this gets moved. Let's see, do I do this? God, his controls are a bit... Okay, I don't have an explorer. So, I think I am going to go with that. Appearance, we have a bunch of different images. And actually I'll go with, there are two characters I haven't made. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Now for attributes, you see that there are these, and these can be adjusted up and down, which up to like this limit. And this all can be adjusted. I'll leave them as they are for now. Now profession, detective is good for an explorer, I think, but I think I'm actually gonna go with a some points to put into skills. So, what I'm going to do here is, let's see, combat, technique, investigation. Going to add some to sport, some to... Oh, right, by clicking on it, I increase the amounts put in it. Okay, I have 140. I'm going to, first off, observation, and you know what? Erudition. Now for spells. I think I'm going to give her Withering here. We did one last time. Yeah, Manipulation, I think. Here. Oh, Eldritch Gaze is cool. Over here, definitely I think enchantment. Just for a change. And here, Red Sun. Now traits. Finish it. Now, we have her. Oh, I have a Lisa, but not a Parker. But anyway, I'm going to probably roll these. Traveler. Explorer versus Traveler. God, I got confused. So that's the character creation, and here are the character upgrade format. So, you see that we have our various characters here that we have certain amounts of money with each of them. Henrietta is the one I've invested most quickly. Okay, so learns. Right. We started. So on will need to be completed before we can do this. Alright, so then I didn't reset some of my progress there. Okay. Yeah, lots of them. We have official, mod expansion features, and other stuff. So for official, this was the first one. Now I'm going to do lies and frauds. You received a disaster. Wait. Okay, lies and frauds. You receive a message from a well-known butler. His employer, a wealthy merchant named Sherman, built a fortune way to great disaster. Now his expertise, so he has a daughter, light of his life, now withered away in the shadows of some unknown affliction. It's just viewing them. Anyway, so this is fraud. Embark. Yes, I want to continue. Yes, I want to enter the prologue. On this journey, you will travel to the year 1877. Here is what you need to know. 6 years ago, a rare and devastating fire struck the city of Cleveland. Only 6 buildings survived the blaze. One was St. Michael's Church. Yet the disaster also spurred rapid redevelopment. In just 6 years, the local economy has grown beyond what it was before the fire. St. Michael's Church, a church well frequented by the townsfolk, its bishop is known for his exceptional medical skill. Praised for both his integrity and ability, but rumor has it he's had his share of conflicts with the local businessmen. There was one man who had been to this event, he would be the associate. Received a message from a butler, we went through this before, and I was talking to you. This. Sorry, my power can shield you from death. Let the pain leave behind. Shape like this. My strength is limited. Yet no memories of this place. To survive, you must create a new associate. In the end, you will be yourself. I understand. Alright, yes, go there now. Go now. Okay, so basically we'll need to take one of these investigators, either ones that we made or NPCs that we unlocked. Now these 3 are ones that I've done quests with before, I haven't really completed them. And I think I'm going to do it randomly, re-rolling any things that I've shown you before, because I want to cover all these characters. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not doing it randomly. Dana Sinclair is a doctor, and this is a medical emergency, so I think absolutely science leader, and then partner operating table. Because like these 2 are from this quest. They just want and just listing items, and yeah. I'll go with this one. It's reactive and variable. So embark. I don't know why Sherman is in such a hurry. Well, I should speak with him first and figure out what's going on. Hello? Talk. Today is the day we've all been waiting for. I did it, we did it. All our suffering ends today, and the glory is ours. Okay, interact. Catastrophic base. Yeah, this is telling us about the fire, more detail. During the reconstruction of Providence Church, workers uncovered massive underground vaults. Some site hundreds of human remains, reminding the room of missing archaeologists whose disappearance has been a mystery. The church has been shut down long. Authorities to remain, and investigation is ongoing. Now, first off, I want to go do inventory, make sure we have everything equipped. This firearms has how much ammo? Wait, hold on. This is it's not consume ammo, but it's a charge type 1. So yeah, so I'm going to put main hand and put this to off hand. Let's see. Everything else here seems fine. And Amy. Okay, a screwdriver isn't a good weapon, but it is better than nothing. We'll have to put this. He's dead. Oh, that is so cool! Give me a moment. Hold on. I don't think I didn't notice this item before, but hold on. Let's see what else is there. Oh, yeah, we'll put the first aid kit. And each of these characters, depending on their skills and items, will have different options. So, let's see, Lucky Rabbit Foot. Yeah, equip. Encyclopedia, definitely equipping. And Pendant of the Undead. Yeah, when the first time you're defeated in battle, revive with a mutated body. Those soul paralysis from the body will rise again from the decay in due time. Yeah, give me a moment then. God, that's a really cool idea for a horror-themed magic item. I won't write it down for my own tabletop RPGs. And the off chance we'll have the... I think I am running. Okay, so, on the off chance that a PC modified game here, well, you can expect this to show up in one of them. Though I don't really play Call of Cthulhu. I'm more Chronicles of Darkness. Well, does this count? I don't think so. What do you want? Now we can bribe, steal. Yeah, we can cast spells. It's fine. It's Sunday. Trees are seldom living in the human becoming hardly wait. You catch a glimpse of a note. It says penal chamber. Beyond that step, wicked desires of the flesh shall barely fruit of death. Now, let's see. This is please. You know what? I'll see if Dana can. Oh yeah, 90% chance. Okay, good. That's please Simon is add to the previous change. He says you have to give you an item. And let's see, what did he give us? I think he just did okay, either the elixir or hemostatic agent. Either way, you want to get as many items as possible for options. Okay, and here, let's see, cast spell. We don't have any of these because spells require occultism at high levels to use. So does, on the other hand, does Amy have no, she doesn't. Yeah, so if you want a magic user, make sure you have high occultism or not. Okay, Amy, can you have any with good thief? Okay, let's try sport. And I'm going to retry. Success. With the attention to stolen item. I will take this because this could be an important clue. Let's see. Use Church Affairs note. Members of the church fulfill their duties on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Each time 2 members must be present. Corey and Even are assigned and bomb the notice material to Marcus. And that gives some of the luck back. Curse that wise man, that bastard. Everyone else is I'm stuck in this army. How dare he say my soul is Johnson? Sure, I might have heard a little girl once in drunken haze, but that's nothing. He thinks he's better than me, doesn't he? All those twisted experiments in the cemetery. No one talks about his sins. Who the hell is he to judge me? Yeah, so it's an experiment in the cemetery. He was the first wise man after a few moments, expecting to I'll just, I guess I'll take whatever. I think I just took all the loot. Now, I do want to show you the. Should talk to my client. Yeah, I think I'm going to just go the previous route I went to avoid things from getting. The idea is I know how to get to the best basically. So, some wise men that I should trust better. You help my daughter. Please help her again. I will give him whatever gratitude I can. After a careful examination, Bishop Wiseman takes out a vial of medicine and helps the girl take a shit. He retrieves a handheld cross from the infirmary as he begins to pray. Oh, lost lamb, your father is found in the way to After you left, I saw so many monsters. They are so scary. I can't stay home alone anymore. Please don't leave me. Don't leave again. Papa will always be here with you. Now, the two things we need to do. Catch a feeling of unsolved business as Mason walks away from the room and gains his calm. Suddenly, he saw the bear. Ah, you finally arrived. Sunshine sees you and Mason's is clear. You made my daughter been sick for some time. She sometimes will be unconscious without any reason. I continue to recount the story. After venting his anger, Sherman quickly glances around, satisfied no one is listening, and steps into the voice. The only one I can count on is Bishop Wiseman. But every time I bring her right home, or else to right back, I think he's really helping her. This God's fire. I'm sure the church is hiding something terrible. But as I said, Wiseman will only hope right now. I can't afford to take care of this myself. That's why I'm here. Suspect my daughter's voice is tied to the church and won't find something. Sure, I'm taking this very Alright, now, namely, is make sure she gets saved wisely. Next, do not expect this wrong. Now, we need to save her and save one other person. Well, two other people, I suppose. Interact with Marcus, stay away from me. This man is in terrible shape. Regret looking back again as he saw Bobby. Noticing your approach, he recoiled, murmuring in a hollow voice, pleading you to leave him alone. monster is. And hopefully get my luck back above 60 after everything. Okay, took the candles. Notice, read, confess your sins. Yeah, eavesdrop. Oh, perfect. Guys, you can bring your perception up. You lean closer to the confession. The Walker and Wiseman speak in hushed tones. Their words carry through the wooden partition. Are you ready to confess your sins? I'm ready, Father. Father, I haven't been to the confession room in years. Now I know something terrible seems to you. What is it, my child? They got someone killed. Artist, my best friend. If that is the case, you must turn yourself in. Your soul be cleansed. God is merciful. At that moment, I had no choice. They had to abandon me. Poor child, tell me what happened. It was a monster. Artist and I were on a hunt when we stumbled upon it. Larger than any beast I'd ever seen. Fast, impossible fast. We ran into it. But Marcus was caught instantly. Crying for help, I heard him scream my name, but I didn't dare look back. When I heard it, the sound of his bones crushed. I made it home. Since that night, I can feel it marching. Every time I close my eyes, I see Marcus, his face twisted in agony, barely recognizable. His family, they think I killed him. I haven't slept in days, so I feel like I'm half dead. My dear child, do not be afraid. You grieve because you are kind. Now, do you truly believe you could have saved them? I do not think you have sinned. Your soul remains untainted. My soul is really clean, Father. When you return home, lock the doors and windows. The lights on. They will keep the darkness at bay. The monster will not find you. But to be safe, perhaps you should stop hunting in the woods. I will help you find your path. Thank you, Father. Thank you for believing me. You don't know how much this means to me. I only help guide God's children to the soil where they may bloom. Voices inside become hushed. Yes, more thin. I heard you know how to make medicine. Could you please rest? Every time I close my eyes, the visions return. The monster Marcus is comforting me. I'm praying not, my child. Strong medicine often comes with heavy consequences. Even if I wish to, there are supplies of your cry. An emergency for the child in the church. My stock of herbs is completed. However, there are gentle remedies. Lavender, jasmine, rosemary, or valerian placed near your pillow may soothe your thoughts. A small amount of aloe juice before bread could also help. These may not be as immediate as medicine, but they come without risk. Thank you, Father. I'll try that tonight. There's something else on my mind. Speak freely, my child. Think about my future. Here. Yet, Father, I take you very already. You must be burdened. Don't know why am I like this? Yet, just please me. There's no solution. Guidance. God will work on it. Better vessel. Yeah, so, at this point, no, not forgetting you keep listening. Oh, never mind, I didn't write this. Here, take this. It's my old hunting partner. I think it's time to let life behind. Much better serve you better than it did me. Back, Axius played peaceful. I might do the rest just a while. So basically, he goes to sleep in the confessional. Now, inventory, we have this gun. And a crowbar, but let's see, I think I'm going to. No, wait, what the fuck? Oh, wait, no, wait, that switched it with retractive, okay. Okay, so we have Ari unequip. I'm going to assign equip the main hand and equip the offhand. Confirm, I'm going to assign this to Amy. Let's see. Should I give her a dagger or I think I want to keep the crowbar. So I'm going to give Amy the dagger. So Amy can take. Oh, never mind. So she can add, yes, main hand, and this can get the offhand. Yeah. Let's talk to him a moment. No, I'm not going to see the healing aspect. I've never seen him before. His eyes lock onto you, and you can't shake the feeling that he's peering into the very depths of your soul. There's something in the thing not true, my God. She's not out to get my life. Finally, make something basically need to get her out. Yeah. And I'm going to take everything. Take material, rack, wine bottles, the rack. Okay, food in abundance, take some of them. More for them for holy communion. Generous posting of food. Abundance, take all. Take this. Let's see. Yeah, there is a crafting system, but I'm not really interested in this adventure. But I am getting over here. Back manuscripts, the chronic diary, book, doctor. Interesting. I wonder how wise an bishop instead of a doctor. Some of the cases in this book could prove useful. And yes, now get medicine growth, increasing medicine by 4. So now we're yeah, this is more manuscripts. We can take all this stuff. Yeah, Weissman knows a lot about medicine. To the point where even this doctor here is a professor. And now we have a key that should let us go elsewhere. Hopefully somewhere where we can... That guy's corpse is still on the ground. Services are marked by the rare times that existing old monkeys deceased, and deaths occurring within the past few years. So many life guaranteed kindness and full sorrow in the air. Okay, here we go. Sanitary management record. This record details the church's various histories since its founding. From its pages, you gather that the cemetery, and they think if this is a cemetery, it might be a mistranslation since this is more like a mausoleum than a cemetery. Or mausoleum, but anyway, still, though, it isn't necessarily a bad translation, I suppose, from Chinese. It was originally established under the patronage of local dignitaries, yet despite serving as resting places for the dead, these records contain surprisingly little information about what was buried there. A significant change occurred in 1871. The original St. Michael's Church was renamed the Wisdom of the Stars. After the renaming, the cemetery saw sudden influx of bodies related to a great fire. Faced with sheer number of dead, they abandoned the place for common burials. Instead, they began preserving the skulls. This was like solace in the coming souls. Yeah, you know what stuff. That combined with the name, not a good sign. twisted way the candy delivered. Each time she fell ill, Sherman would rush to care for her. In that sense, wishing candy is disturbingly fickle. Now, I'm going to tell him so that way he can get Irene out of it before something bad happens, and he can proceed with the final stages. Find out something. Tenses up, her eyes welling with tears despite her best efforts to hold them. Papa, I'm sorry. I was scared when I was home. Mr. Wiseman told me I could eat this candy whenever I missed it. If I did, you'd come back. I was so scared I didn't want you to disappear. Listen to me, Papa's not going to disappear. I will always be here. If you're scared of the world, just tell me, alright? Anywhere's better than this place, as you will see soon. We're not intending to worship, but better worse place than this. Let's get out of this place. Moving very towards the exit, just as we reach the entrance, and beautiful flowers block their path. The leader stepped forward, addressing you with a calm but unwavering tone. Worship is about to begin, Mr. Sherman. The ceremony is complete. I have urgent business to attend to. I'm afraid you can't stay any longer. How about this? We'll take some matters in Congress and return immediately. Mr. Sherman, we mean you no harm. We ask that you witness the worship. Your daughter has been chosen by God. We sincerely hope you stay, even if just a moment. Richard, we compensate you for any losses that may occur in the meantime. You think I don't see through your lies? I've already given you my answer, you conniving bastards. Compensation, spare me the nonsense. Now get the hell out of my way before I burn this place to the ground. Seize them. Oh no, you don't. You're going to... See. Interfere and no, I'm going to do this. Yes, I'm going to unlock the choice with sanity points. This is new. This gameplay mechanic wasn't here before, but I'm going to do it. Mr. Sherman, I fulfill my task and uncover the truth, so I will take the steps. Go, take Irene and get out of here. Thank you. I'll send help as soon as I can. Your fate is built on lies. How pathetic. Alright, time to kill these guys. Alright, I have a gun, so I'm just gonna shoot him. You, he is not good enough fight. Another way, so I guess look for their weaknesses. 2 hours. Why is he still in there? Guess he better wait longer. If he doesn't come out soon, I'll have to inform the bishop. Okay, first off, interesting. Oh, this is pretty cool. It's going to make his chainsaw, even though, chainsaws did exist, but obviously not today. Hold on, at first, let's see, I'm going to use this on myself. I'm going to, let's see, 1 to 3 more bleeding, I think inside your range, no torsos. Faces are serene, expressions almost peaceful, even happy. Yeah, like, okay, I'll check, take everything. Check, take everything. Oxygen, okay, we'll give ourselves at least safer if I hide in here. Still inside, I need to inform the bishop. This guy's going to go over here. I don't see that. Fire? How can I fire? Flame things from the fight bear. No, they won't leave me behind again. So then he jumps in the fire and dies. And clutching the charred remains, flame consumed immediately. Even great fire. But check, take all. See anything? Interact. Okay, one at all times, the person must be outside. Must remain inside for 2 hours when spore is present. Do not enter. Now, let's see this to her. This is health, but not SP. No, I think I'm going to give a few of these to Amy. Let's see this. Definitely assign it. And I'm going to equip this to my offhand way as well. This hasn't been nice so far. Too, and Amy, to increase her sanity, can have this wine, the old fear and hunger tank. Okay, oh yeah, this one again. Alright. Wait a second. But, here. I'll try to pull this open using spores. Try again. Done. Alright, there. Now, let's check this, take everything, head to the penal chamber. Okay. Now, I'm going to take everything just for the sake of it. Yeah, Choose a field. Food! Oh wow, 4.7. Choose to give up during the... What is it this time? Talk to the girl. Ah, you're awake. That's great. Seems like she's not what should I say? Thank you. You would have been dead if you weren't here. Dead? What does that mean? That means the end of life. So they can't feel anything. Not just physical pain, it's the absence of everything, of the mind, the soul. If I dead, does that mean it's just forgiven? Says yes here. I remember that. Like, say something translates. Then die eventually. Well, not if my immortality work, but in the Cthulhu mythos, which this is based on, yeah, absolutely. But you're still very young, so that would happen. Wait, and also, if I saw someone who's clearly in charge of this flesh pit, I wouldn't be so sure that they're mortal themselves. Sad now, and try to soothe her, offering words of comfort. Slowly, Yummy sorrow seems to fade as she begins to eat. We need to get her out of here. This place is clearly not good. Or anyone. As a tentacle riding flesh, this would be one that drags you down. These are. Or is there a part of me? Yet Yummy is not fully human. Twisty, but I don't see any other way to help her. Yes, I will break it. I managed to break the hold of the collar, but instead of falling away, the thorns tighten, sinking even deeper into Yummy's breast. He collapses to the ground. Yummy, are you alright? The room stirs, the writhing flesh pulses and surges towards her, pooling around her small frame. Thick crimson blood seeps from her wounds, swallowing her its embrace. Then she rises, but the innocence in her face is gone. Now we're fighting with this flesh around her. I know God, I really should have brought. here's about to The Bible was remains. In this place, a dark tunnel stretches ahead, waiting. Now, far more expansive than you expected. If not for the encroaching flesh, it would stretch to every corner of the church. A thought lingers in your mind. This place, this church, is built upon flesh, pushing aside your uneasy press forward, searching for a way out. The distance of fate separates the darkness without hesitation you head toward it. Here we are. Back in this place. Damn, it's good to see you from your face. I was about to lose my mind. You have no idea what I see. The monster with his horrifying tongue was locked in a fight with something white and spread, turning people into monsters like eyes. Tried to get out, I swear, but the bastard Sherman brought the whole damn church down completely. This is the only place he could find that's even purpose. Judging by the wild looks in his eyes, he's been through hell. He might have what happened to him. Walker doesn't guess, right? He glimpses into his story. His hands wildly gestures when he recalls the horrors he's witnessed. Bishop, what are you doing here this way? Oh, wise man, wait. These the day you promised. Oh, my sister, so Access entrance is blocked by rubble. Where it seems to be blocked by... Oh yeah, I blocked it.
I'll just gaze based on wisdom to move, but I lost statues, bring the forces out as words, dust, as if flowers were the air below. Check book. Okay. I see. So basically, yeah, Yummy's real name is Willow. But the spikes don't happen, and let's see, yeah, like, it appears that, yeah, Weissman wasn't his real name either, and he was trying to help his daughter, among others, just
joins the team. Now, down. Oh, crap. It's probably suffocating. So it's the monster is so wet and we need to balance Okay, good. The girl's eyelids flutter shut. She drifts into a deep, unshackled slumber, and then a gate appears from the void behind the man. A voice calls from within. Starkey, you are reaching your limit. The man watches the sleeping girl one last time, a quiet smile touching his lips. I must go. The rest is in your hands. The gate swells with brilliance, surrounding him. The world resets. The clock begins ticking once more. And as if nothing ever happened, everything returns to the beginning. Your mind is overwhelmed, struggling to sift through a flood of memories and regulations. Fragments slip away, discarded for gone, leaving what wasn't necessary. The sensation grips you as if you were sinking in a vast, inescapable ocean. A suffocating darkness toils forward, drowning you in its embrace. Then air, a sharp gas fills your lungs, and the world came rushing back. You find yourself outshining the church. With sheer will, you push your twins to crumbling body and force yourself to stick. I think I had a dream, a strange one by your own sometimes. Too bad I never figured out how to pay for it. As you begin to ponder the dream's meaning, your voice will lift frost from your attention. You see something. I feel like I had a long time. I missed the other side. I think I was dreaming too. But really, I thought this feels like for the first time. Of course, my little princess. Yeah, so Starkey came in and saved me. Reliable investigator, I vow little after as a token of my gratitude. There's something just clicked in my mind. I want to do more of this place, not for my own gain, but for everyone who calls it home. The end. They said. Him, I didn't expect the bishop to be a kind of monster, but after all this, I'm not afraid anymore. And somehow I was feeling that deep down the bishop was actually there. I really wish he made it alive. That'd be impossible. What a pity, he promised to introduce me to a new job. Well, you've got to stand on your own sooner or later. Now the sheriff. How did the church collapse? And why am I sitting his eyes neither an unknown deity decided to present. A deity doing good without leaving your name unless a joke. Unless your words is his frustration, he had saved himself from this ago. Why you go back to what you got to do first thing now it's time for her to stride off as well. I lies and frauds was clear. The sleeping beauty. You wave goodbye to the people you've come to know and leave the town behind. As you travel, memories return, fragments of what the church has stolen from you. You recall the monster with the horrifying tongue, the crazed woman wielding a scythe, strange statue buried beneath the earth, and the uncanny room of flesh. And most of all, you remember the little girl, the one trapped in the terrible place. Weight cells on your chest, your gut anxiety, and your desert barely need to turn back. She's still there. You have to find her. You have to help her. As the emotions threaten to overwhelm you, a warm fist spreads through your wrists. You glance down to the bracelet encircling your skin. Through the red gem embedded within, you glimpse an endless field of flowers. So recorded, so confirm. Gain mythical items. We killed the haunter in the dark. So yeah, this whole thing was basically a big scheme of Nyarlathotep's, which is basically, he's, of all the Cthulhu mythos gods, he's one of the few who's a massive dick. Parts of your body have already fused with reality itself, restitute, fragment, and take form, burn out the force of power. So thought the channels ever remain forever, strengthened you, completely Sorry, I should have wasted words. Sorry, can you tell me why you did it? I may not feel emotions the way you do, but I know this is what you said. First, I once caught a glimpse of that future. I saw it. The second is I made a promise. I'm not them, but they are me. We can't ignore the promises they made. I made the choice of connection with them. Maybe that's a fault of mine. No, Starkey. Every act you take proves that. Your emotions are not a flaw. They are exactly what sets you apart from us. Thank you, Soval. Soval restores your body's hairline to its pristine. Yeah, so anyway, the Haunter in the Dark is an avatar of Nyarlathotep, who is one of the few Cthulhu mythos entities to so Nyarlathotep is one of the few entities of the mythos to be a dick rather than merely indifferent to humanity. So anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching, everyone, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe.